Namaste. Good morning. I'm back for another self-healing today. And again, as a reminder, I'm doing a series of healings on myself for depression. So since I was here last time, it's been 3 days, and it's been an interesting few days. I have felt more clarity in my mind. So I think a little bit less just general sadness for unexplainable reasons. Over the weekend, I did have quite a bit of frustration that was kind of coming out. And again, this frustration, it's almost seems unreasonable or unlogical. This is kind of why I'm doing this healing journey for myself anyways, is that sometimes I have these strong emotions of frustration or anger, and they're really not tied to anything. It's just this energy that exists inside of me, and it could be over things that are very small and probably don't frustrate an average person. So this is really what's led me to this journey of trying to figure out, why do I have these energies, and to try to rid myself of them. One thing I did notice this weekend that I thought was a positive was that while I did have a moment of frustration that really kind of, I blew up for a moment, I was really quick to be able to realize that was happening, to stop myself, to take a bunch of deep breaths. And even though you're feeling these discomforts, or I was feeling these discomforts that go along with frustration or anger, to be able to just sit with them, to be able to just sit there and, not let it control my response, right? I maybe historically I have wanted to just erupt and push back on the situation, but after a brief eruption, I was able to say, okay, let's take a breath and just breathe and just connect with that feeling inside of me that can be abrasive. And when you approach it with curiosity and with just a desire to understand, or even just a desire to feel it, it seems to be a really positive thing for me. So I was able to kind of take a step back and to look at the situation differently, and mostly to remember my teachings, to say, okay, anger is not a spiritual quality, and if I communicate in this way, I'm probably going to get more frustrated, because when I am communicating through a place of these difficult emotions, I'm not actually communicating, I'm just venting. So communication requires some stillness, it requires some compassion, some understanding, and a lot of listening and questioning. So being able to kind of flip that on its head and approach it from a calmer place served me really well. And a situation that may have led to a fight, or may have led to a few days or even a week of not getting along, or just discomfort, has pretty much subsided in less than 48 hours. So that was really good. But even though I'm feeling good today, I'm going to keep going with this cleansing, because I, again, believe I have some deep-rooted energies here that might not even be from this lifetime, that I can flush from my body using Pranic Healing. So I'm going to do the same protocol that I've done before, which is depression due to psychological factors. And I will check in at the end and tell you if anything came up. Thanks again for watching, and please let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for subscribing to my channel. So overall, my chakras are a little bit bigger on top, meaning my upper chakras. A little smaller on bottom, which I think makes sense given that I just finished a meditation on twin hearts. So, surprisingly, my chakras feel very healthy. Grateful for that. I can actually remember a time where I didn't feel much congestion prior to a healing the way that I'm feeling a lot of cleanliness right now. So I'm really encouraged by that, and I think this is going to be a really great healing for me. Just went quicker because there was less work that needed to be done. The first one was a lot heavier. There was a lot more of these energies that needed to be cleansed. Today it went really quick, and I feel really good. Yeah, it's so interesting how some of these energies can be in us from our upbringing, our childhood, or even past lives and traumas. And that's not to say that my upbringing was bad. It's that we all go through some form of trauma, and many forms of trauma, whether it be severe and physical, violent, or whether it be something as simple as your mother or father not able to pick you up because they're on the phone, and you as an infant take that the wrong way, and it's traumatizing. Right? These are traumas that will stick in us. I've often been, not often, but I've been called recently in a class that I took that I would come off melancholy, which is, that word has really bounced around a lot for me, and have done a little bit of looking up the definition of it and trying to understand what it means, and it's just sadness for no reason. And it's just really interesting that is something that has been part of my energy, and maybe something that I even valued and created as a way to protect myself, to keep myself safe, to keep myself strong, to be tough, right? And yeah, it's something that at this point in my life does not serve me. I would much rather be filled with joy and with happiness and love, and to be able to emit an energy of love and peace and bliss and joy, as a magnet to the world, to serve and to help others, as opposed to kind of a colder, harder shell of melancholy and sadness and depression. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm feeling great right now. I didn't feel real bad to start, but again, it's important to, even if you don't think you stink, to take a shower, right? To keep up on our hygiene, and it's the same with energy, to keep up on our energetic hygiene. So I'll do this again in a few days, and this might be something that I do for a year, because a lot of these seeds can be deep, and they can be, we might not even be aware of them. And again, they can come from past lives, and if we think that they're there and assume that they're gone and say, "Ooh, I'm done with that," chances are they could sneak back in without you even knowing. So I'm going to stay on top of this. Right now I could say I'm committed to doing this for a year to see how this changes my life over the course of the year. I might not do it as frequently, but we'll see. We're only on day 2. So thanks for being here. Again, I'm feeling great. Gratitude to my teacher, Master Choa Kaksui. Gratitude to you for being here and watching this. If I can help you in any way, please let me know. If you have any questions about anything I did, I'll answer anything that I'm allowed to or able to. So let me give thanks to to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to my respected, beloved spiritual teacher, Master Choa Koksui, Mahaguruji Meiling, Buddha Kuan Yin, all the spiritual teachers, holy masters, saints, angels, archangels, spiritual helpers of all traditions, and to my higher soul, thank you for your great, great blessings. Thank you for blessing me as an instrument of healing. Thank you for allowing me to heal myself. Thank you for blessing me with these tools. Thank you for protecting me from any mistakes that I may make. Thank you for helping me to let go and release of any of these difficult negative emotions that do not serve me. Thank you for helping me to realize that I can let go of these, that I can be different, that I can be cleansed, that I can always improve my life as a way to improve the life of others and those around me. Thank you for your blessings, your love, your kindness, and your divine healing energy. Please assign a healing angel to me for the next 72 hours with thanks and in full faith, so be it. Thank you, Atma Namaste, and I'll see you next time.